I'm Sandra Thompson, and it's time to paint the Palm Beaches.
Thanks for tuning into Passport to the Palm Beaches. I'm your host, Jacqueline Journey, and we are here today with the extremely talented artist, Sandra Thompson, the Palm Beach artist.
Well, how about that?
How many different spots in Palm Beach do you think you've painted?
Well, I was told that I had to put the collection in trust, which I've done, and only then did I know how many I'd done. I was so busy painting that I never counted them until I did the inventory. I had to put an inventory together, and I realized that I had done probably about 400 different images. I've studied in many mediums, and I've used the work in some of my books to illustrate the books, so I've done a big series of ink drawings because that really captures the details. Well, the paintings do too. And of course, as I'm getting older, my style is changing. It's getting a little bit more impressionistic. And I've had people ask me, did you ever do abstracts? And I said, why on earth would I want to abstract what is so beautiful? I want to capture it as it is. Very important to me to do that.
Absolutely, and there's even this beautiful book, Palm Beach.
Yes.
The Art of Sandra Thompson. And what inspired you to put a book of your paintings together in Palm Beach?
Well, because I was getting old. I thought it was time to do that, so I did it.
You paint, you sculpt, you write. What is your favorite, or do you enjoy being able to do all of these?
Well, I enjoy, art is a privilege to be able to do it. And it's not work, it's a privilege, and it's fun. I mean, some paintings are a little difficult and you have to keep working at them, but it's gotten to be very easy to paint, to take an image like this. It's got a lot of detail in it, but when you're working, you're so absorbed in your work and the detail that it's just totally engaging. So it's a very solitary, as writing is, but it's a very relaxing and it's a very fulfilling, it's very satisfying. I look for lighting, shadowing, that really captures, and the colors, the flowers, and everything about it is magnificent to me.
We're sitting here in front of a gorgeous painting of the Breakers, very iconic in Palm Beach. This has to be a favorite destination. What are some of the other iconic places around the island that you've painted?
Well, I've done the exterior of La Ropa, the restaurant. I've done Worth Avenue, and I did the exterior of St. Edward. I did Temple Emmanuel, and I did the Royal Poinciana Chapel, which is my church, and Bethesda. I've done a painting of the Chesterfield, of the Colony Hotel.
And the Four Arts, I believe you've done as well.
Yes, the Four Arts.
So this is one of the first paintings that you ever did on the island, or perhaps the very first, yes?
Yes, I've been writing for 10 years, and we finally rented an apartment in Palm Beach to have a place over there, and the apartment was on Australian Avenue, and it over the alcove looked over the Brazilian court, and I looked out and I said, that is going to be the first painting.
What I love about a lot of your paintings, they're very realistic, you know what you're looking at, but they also have a sense of fantasy about them, in just a slight way. You know, for me it's very realistic, but at the same time it feels very much like the idea of Palm Beach.
Yes.
And not just what is actually physically
so.
there.
It's been fun, been great. I still paint almost every day and I love it. I just love it.
All right, well, let's take a look at what you're working on now, shall we?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
So this is your latest work. Tell us, what are you working on?
Well, it's going to be for the guide cover, and they've just made a big deal of doing the Marina Park, which was obviously necessary. Although everything in Palm Beach is so beautiful, sometimes I wonder why they go through all these ablutions. It's just a wonderful addition to Palm Beach, just marvelous, and I had to capture it.
Well, thank you for sharing your work and your studio with us. We truly appreciate it. Sandra Thompson, please check her out. Her work is available, and you even do commissions as well.
Yes, I still do commissions.
And absolutely gorgeous. Thank you again,
Thank
Sandra.
you. Thank you. It's been fun. Wonderful. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Good.